Also, you talked about the pressure they put on you, that Cincinnati put on you today, and how difficult that was to deal with. You had to throw the ball away a couple times.
Yeah, I think just we went against a really good defense today. Their ability to get pressure with just a front four makes them really tough. But for the most part, I thought our guys battled pretty well, and there were chances to get rid of the ball. And as always, a couple times those pressures were on me for not getting the ball out. So thought we battled and tried to keep moving forward.
What do you think of your performance individually today?
I
how do you
think we're
assess it?
judged on wins and losses. So, you saw how the game went. It's disheartening to put so much into a week of prep and then go out and have a game like that. Whatever my performance was, wasn't good enough, and we've got to continue to push and continue to work. And I thought a lot of guys stepped up. We had a lot of injuries. That was pretty neat to see guys who hadn't ever had reps of certain things to come in and do the things they did. Darius Jennings being the first one that comes to mind. So that was good.
I can't imagine too many quarterbacks in their first start with a new team were so thin at wide receiver like you. I mean, what was that part? How was that part of the challenge?
Well, it certainly wasn't part of the plan, but it's NFL football, and guys get hurt, and next man up has to be ready. And I think that's the encouraging thing is all the guys that had to step into roles that they weren't familiar with or didn't necessarily get the reps all week did a really good job, in my opinion. Obviously, the outcome of the game is not anywhere close to what we want, and I think we're better than what we showed. But at the end of the day, you're only as good as the final score. So
This guy's kind of is a window into some of what Cincinnati does, and you're going to a part of the game when it was still a game. You guys went for it on 4th and 11, whatever it was. What was in your mind about your team's ability to win at that point in the game? What specifically happened on that sack?
Well, I think you always feel like you can win the ball game, especially that early in the game. You're only a couple scores down, but I do appreciate Coach Pett's confidence in me and in the offense. Anytime he goes for 4th down, a lot of times he'll ask us, how we feel, what we're thinking and things like that. So he puts a lot of confidence in us, and that as a player is what you want, and that's what you appreciate. And it doesn't matter if it's 4th and 20. If they call a play, we've got to go execute and get the first down.
No, on that play, did somebody break free and come at you?
I'm having a hard time remembering specifically what play. There's a lot of plays in my head right now.
Were you told anything about next week and who's going to start?
No.
It's just
We'll figure all that out as we go.
Do you think you played well enough to get another start?
That's not my decision. The situation that we're in, and it's me specifically, is just keep preparing and keep playing, and that's all I try to do this week, and that's why it's so tough. Is you put so much into the game, and to go out and to have a performance like that, and where the game just gets away from us, and towards the end you felt like you didn't have a chance. It's really hard, but we got to play next week, and the team that's coming in here is not going to feel bad for us, and so whatever we have to do this week to get healthy, and to get prepared and to go play. I mean, I don't know what else to say.
What did you see on the interception?
That was a classic example of just two guys on different pages. We talked about it in the huddle, and then he was thinking one thing and I was thinking another. So, after we talked, I was like, that's the throw that we make in OTAs, and it gets picked off, and me and you go over the sideline and talk about it, and it never happens again. I said the problem is I wasn't here during OTAs, so we didn't get to do that, and it happened on Sunday, and that's not what you want, but again, that's the situation we're in. Hartline was playing a different position at that point. He didn't run that route all week, and that's just how it went today. That was the day that was the game we were in.
Anything else? Thanks, Austin.
Thank you guys.